Josh, I mean, it looked like once again the puck handling was a little suspect at times, especially in that third period. The RPI takes the lead, but then you finally get a power play there, get the goal, and then Ben gets one shortly after that. So how big was that sequence of events to turn a 3-2 deficit into a 4-3 victory?
Yeah, it was a frustrating night. I think RPI did a lot of things to frustrate us, and um, the puck was bouncing all over with the ice. But when we needed our power play to come through, it was so clutch, and a great play to find Nixie there, and he finished, and and then to just keep attacking and Ben to get the game winner, and then we made it interesting with some defensive lapses, and Schaub's was huge.
Yeah, I mean, all three of their goals were one-timers tonight, but then the one-timer that Kyle stops there late. I mean, how big was that to keep protect the victory?
Yeah, that's a game-saving save, and I think everybody's always really critical of goaltenders, and Kyle's so even keel, and whenever we need a big save, he's there. A ton of confidence in the net, and I know the guys love playing for him.
Coach, it's kind of the way of Ben, 6 goals, 7 assists in 6 games now. Yeah. Did you see this coming? Has he been a pleasant surprise, or were you hoping for this sort of production?
I mean, we knew he was a really good player, and I think he was a guy when we got in the recruiting trail, like there was a lot of fist pumps and a lot of celebrations, and but for any first year player to come in and have over 2 points a game, it's not expected. He shoots the puck at a different level than any player I've ever coached, so we knew that he was going to score, but yeah, for it to come so quickly, and a lot of credit goes to his line mates with Caden Villegas and Nate Hanley.
That backhander, I mean, we've seen his wrist shot. I mean, it's been, especially the one Friday night there, the first power play goal he got. But to see that backhander, I mean, it wasn't a strong backhander, but had enough momentum to get past the goaltender. So, I mean, he seems like he can shoot either way.
Yeah, I mean, he's a goal scorer. He finds a way, and I don't know if that puck had enough to cross the line. I was like, you could see it go, and you're just like, please cross. And it was, I don't know if I've celebrated as much as I did there.
What was the locker room celebration like with the trophy getting there? Because you guys had to go over and get it from RPI.
Yeah, well, none of us even knew if there really was a trophy, so we're excited to get it, and I think it's just it says a lot about the group. We've talked about we think this group is different, and they're going to try to elevate the program, and I think they're taking steps right now to do that.
What do you see? I mean, would you consider this a character building win? I mean, you only lost one game so far, but down 3-2 in your own building, and then you make it 4-3. I mean, is this a sign of something good that's going to come from this team? Maybe not national championship level, but somewhere that you could challenge for a first round bye in the ECACs.
Well, I think, I mean, we're competing to get that first round bye. We're competing for EC. I mean, to get ECAC points, we've never done this before, so it's a new area for us, and I think just we want to keep taking steps. We're going to take as many steps as we can this year, and like right now, I just there's a lot of belief in the room, in each other, and we just got to keep getting better. But it's exciting to be a part of.
I mean, how important is it for this team not to get down on themselves? I mean, as I said, you're up 2-1 going in the third. You're down 3-2. To battle back the way you did. What does that show you?
Well, we flat out as a staff challenged them with 9 minutes left, and it was we can't feel sorry for ourselves. This group's different. We're going to find a way, and they did that. It starts with Cullen Ferguson as the leader of the team, and then it goes all the way down to Kyle who's there to bail us out at the end.
When RPI called for that video review on a possible contact to that, what were you going through your mind?
I mean, it's a lot of negative thoughts. You're thinking like, oh my goodness, we've done all this work to get back, and it was John that they were looking for the hit on, so obviously you don't want to lose John Prokop for any extended time and get a goal taken off the board. It was there's a lot of fear.
How frustrating was it not to get? I mean, you had 9 power plays Friday night. You don't get any for 2.5 periods. I mean, how frustrating was it? Was that more what RPI being more disciplined tonight than they were last night, or maybe you guys weren't maybe creating enough to force them to take penalties?
I thought RPI was really disciplined tonight, and that's they were keeping their sticks themselves, and obviously like this officiating crew called a completely different game. Last night it was 13 seconds into the game there was a power play called, and today it was completely different.
You almost hate to have a first round, or not first round, but a bye right now the way you're playing.
We tried to break this up into some segments here, and I think this is a great time for us to really. We have a lot of things to work on. We're really excited about where we're at, but this will be a good 2 weeks to get ready for Alaska, and they're as hardworking of a hockey team as there is in college hockey, and they just beat Notre Dame, so it'll be a good test.